So we're talking about single parents and dating, or maybe you're dating the single parent. And we also want to know a little bit about what are some of the unique challenges for single parents who are trying to instill faith in their kids. So let's take the first one. If you're dating a single parent or you are the single parent, first thing I want you to know is coupleness does not necessarily equal familyness. I think people really need to understand that. Falling in love with another person, then creating a marriage relationship is one thing. But falling in love with that person and their kids, or they with you and your kids, or if you both have kids, you get the idea. Creating a family is a totally separate process. Couples make the mistake oftentimes when they fall in love of assuming because we're in love, the kids are going to love this. They're going to love our relationship. They're going to love what we've created around them. And that's just not necessarily the case. I mean, they can get there, but they usually get there at a much, much slower pace than you do. So lesson number one in dating is slow down. Slow down. As a matter of fact, I can tell you a quick dating process, a quick engagement, and a quick marriage is a setup for a whole lot of anger and resistance from kids after the wedding. You don't want that for you or for them. So slow down the dating process. Not just date the person, but date the kids. Date the whole package. And as a matter of fact, the whole package should be part of the decision about whether or not you even get married. Don't get married just because of the person. You have to say yes to the whole package. And if that isn't clear, if that doesn't feel right, then just keep dating until it does get some clarity to the process. Slow down. Number two, realize you have the option to stay single. I think a lot of single parents just need to know that. And here's why I say that. Not because I'm telling you to stay single. I'm just telling you it's okay if you do. A lot of single parents feel like they've got to get married, got to bring a dad into their life or their kids' lives or a mom into the kids' lives, and they feel pressure to move forward in a relationship. That's okay. You can do a good job as a single parent. Your kids can turn out well. As a matter of fact, it's easier on your children if you stay single through those child rearing years and get them out of high school, get them in living independently. There's still a transition. If you get married and they're 25, there's still a transition. Focusing on your kids is okay. It's an option. But if God does bring somebody into your life and you do feel like it's a good relationship, then move forward and be smart about it. How do you move forward? Ask your kids a lot of what-if questions. What if mom started dating again? How would you feel about that? Listen to them, because you're going to hear fear, you're going to hear concern, you're going to hear excitement. You might hear all of that in one conversation, and they probably feel all of it at the same time. Then ask them again, okay, I've been dating this guy a while. What if you think if I went out with him exclusively? How would you feel about that? Listen, how are they feeling? Take that into consideration about the pace of your dating. If they are showing you signs you need to slow down, it's a wise thing to slow down. Talk about that with the person you're dating. If they're unwilling to wait, that tells you something. Work through this a little bit at a time. What if, what if, what if? And it's bringing your kids along. Not only are you hearing what they're feeling, but you're also giving them clues as to where life is leading. That maybe helps them get used to it a little bit better. And then while you're dating, discuss parenting and step-parenting and values, and let that be just as big a consideration for you in a decision about engagement as is whether or not you like that person. Again, it's not just about coupleness, it's about familyness. Let me go around the other side of this just for a second. I can tell you, having specialized and worked with step families for many, many years, close to 2 decades, that couples get married because they've fallen in love with a person, but unfortunately they divorce because they don't know how to be a family. You don't want that. Do due diligence on the front end. Then it makes life easier after the wedding.